Kategate. Sussex Squad exposed. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. The recent announcement by the Princess of Wales that she has a cancer diagnosis may well come to be considered as a watershed moment. Why is this? As you know, the Princess of Wales felt bullied in effect into making this announcement, providing details about her personal health matters after explaining that she would be away as a consequence of abdominal surgery. She was pushed into a position of having to tell the world why she had not been around as a consequence of the repeated, intrusive, and quite ridiculous speculation. Thereafter, there are a number of things that have come to light. Remember, as an empathic individual, the Princess of Wales did not do this because she needed to control people. She didn't do this because she needed fuel. A narcissist would have used a cancer diagnosis in a self-pitying manner, particularly those of a mid-range variety like this one's wife. As an empathic individual, the Princess of Wales wanted to keep the information to herself and to those closest around her, but she was pushed into a position where that was no longer viable. Following this disclosure, a number of things have come to light. First of all, whilst we understood that the Princess of Wales is a popular individual, the outpouring of support that she has received, sympathy and good wishes, is not only edifying for her, but it also throws into stark relief the difference between the way that she is regarded and this one's wife. As I've explained before, the support that Catherine has received is something that will have this one's wife wailing and gnashing her teeth in envy. Secondly, it has demonstrated the ridiculousness of the trolls, those on social media and also those of a celebrity nature who thought that it was amusing to take the piss out of the Princess of Wales only to end up with egg on their faces. I've explained about these celebrity idiots elsewhere, and we have seen a response with a particular backlash in relation to them, once again demonstrating the strength of support for the Princess of Wales and the condemnation of these individuals. That observation also segues into my next point. You, as regular viewers of material appertaining to this one's wife, the Princess of Wales, and other members of the royal family, are fully conversant with the Sussex Squad. Indeed, many of you may well have locked horns with some of the sugary members of that squad online, particularly X, shaking your head in disbelief at their idiocy, their failure to grasp the fundamentals of evidence, their slavish adherence to the pursuit of both attacking the Princess of Wales and William, the Prince of Wales, and supporting this one's wife. Mainstream media has been slow to comment about them, but there has been another fundamental change as a consequence of the Princess of Wales cancer diagnosis, and that is the exposure on mainstream media of the Sussex Squad, and also the nature of the dynamic between them and this one's wife. Whilst mainstream media has yet to go so far as to suggest that there is a clear link, what is evident is that this one's wife has never ever condemned the activities of these supporters. Whilst she, in self-pitying mode to assert control and draw fuel, has regularly bemoaned the fact that she has been criticised, or attacked or hated as she describes it, she fails to offer similar support to members of her extended family who'd suffered the same fate from her own supporters. A more evolved and sophisticated narcissist would utilise it as an opportunity to show that they do good, to demonstrate their control over their supporters. In a way, a call for a ceasefire, a call for peace, a call for let's be kind to one another. But this one's wife won't do so, because she enjoys the attacks upon the nemesis and the one that got away, that it represents her own innate nastiness, and, whilst there would be a bigger opportunity, her brand of narcissism fails to pick up on that, and instead Rather than call out the behaviours, rather than criticise them, rather than issue a plea for them to stop, she does nothing, in effect endorsing them by her silence. She may not be able to do so for much longer, however, as mainstream media has the Sussex Squad firmly in its sights, starting with the Super Soaraway Sun, in an article by Grace McGaskill, who writes, "They branded themselves the Sussex Squad, carrying out some of the worst online bullying of the Princess of Wales. And today, the Sun can reveal some of the sinister tactics the trolls use against those who speak out against them. Their campaign of hate began when they peddled 6 conspiracy theories around Kate's abdominal surgery. Well, pausing there, their campaign of hate has been going far longer than when Kate announced her abdominal surgery. Their hatred towards members of the royal family and their devotion to this one's wife has been around for years. Nevertheless, the Sun reports that the Sussex Squad claimed that Catherine was the victim of domestic violence, was in the middle of a divorce from Prince William, or hiding away after plastic surgery. I've explained elsewhere why the trolls engage in this behaviour. Even when the princess last week bravely told the world she is undergoing chemotherapy, the cyberbullies of the Sussex Squad claimed her video was AI generated. Behind some of the worst trolling is a group using the hashtag Sussex Squad, who have made outlandish claims about Catherine in defence of their heroine, the Duchess of Sussex. There is no suggestion, the Sun writes, the group of trolls are endorsed by the Sussexes. Their chief cheerleader is US tech entrepreneur Christopher Boozy, which is using the term tech entrepreneur in its loosest sense, I would suggest, who appeared on the Sussexes' Netflix documentary, Harry and This One's Wife, to call out online hate. When it was announced in January that the princess was undergoing surgery, he posted a video of a gymnast doing backflips, captioned Kate Middleton this weekend. The self-proclaimed Sussex Squad claims the Sun's exclusive video of Kate visiting a farm shop in Windsor features a body double or look-alike. And the trolls cruelly claim Prince William threw his wife under a bus after the princess admitted tweaking her annual Mother's Day picture. We spoke to 3 people who claim they have been trolled mercilessly and sent frightening messages for speaking out about the squad. The women claim they have been doxxed, had private details leaked on X, while their families and friends have been hounded on social media. One told us how she was subject to a smear campaign which alleged she was complicit in a family member's death. She was also sent an email with her home address and picture of her house from Google Maps. One victim told us they dig deep to find out everything about you. They dox your name on Twitter and hound any family members, even young kids, linked to your social media. When they start hounding your place of employment, kids' schools, and spreading terrible rumours about you. In one case, they called a friend's place of work and started screeching death threats to staff. They contacted her teenage daughters and started threatening them. They do everything they can to get you deplatformed, removed from social media, by making complaints. They jump on any post that criticises Harry and This One's Wife, or shows massive support of the Prince and Princess of Wales. Another woman claims those posting under the hashtag Sussex Squad have created smear campaigns against former members who disagree with them. She said they have block squads to make sure everyone blocks you on Twitter. You're not allowed to mention any mishaps or false steps the couple may have made, or you are pushed out. A third said, most of the main royal accounts have been targeted over the years. Around 200 accounts were bullied off Twitter with the constant relentless harassment from the squad. On a now-deleted post on the Sussex Squad podcast page, one This One's Wife supporter warned, if you come on our platforms, you lose your right to privacy. We will find you, call your jobs, contact your families, etc. Try it and see what will happen. You have no free speech on any of our platforms. While Harry and This One's Wife have also been the focus of vile and racist social media campaigns, those worried about the power wielded by the Sussex Squad claim members are a coordinated group. The so-called squad is championed by New York software engineer Boozy, who is responsible for a tech program that unearthed hundreds of bots harassing this one's wife and Harry. Boozy has previously called Prince William a balding muppet and claimed the future king and Kate look like Harry's aunt and uncle. He has also claimed the Sun's exclusive video of Kate at her favourite farm shop in Windsor is fake. Boozy has appeared on Sussex Squad podcasts created by two American women known only as Tina and Michelle. On the Sussex Squad Instagram page, members peddle dangerous conspiracy theories about Kate's cancer operation, including allegations she does not have the disease. A blog on its main website insults Prince William's hairline in a bizarre barb referencing the late Princess Diana. Branding him Baldilocks, it states William is bald because his mother reached down from heaven and snatched her fine Spencer jeans back. William's hairline was also snatched in the process. Rightly so, because if William wants to act like a Windsor, he shouldn't get the privilege of carrying Diana's pretty Spencer jean. Another blog post accused the Prince and Princess of Wales of leaking stories about their children, adding, "It does indicate how low they are prepared to go to court public sympathy." In a statement to the press on X, Boozy wrote, "Please stop trying to make Kate the victim of conspiracy theories while ignoring the rampant and vile conspiracy theories about this one's wife. I can show you thousands of posts from the past 30 days, or are you implying this one's wife deserves it while Kate doesn't?" He refused an offer to put his side forward on a video call with the Sun. Social data science expert Anna George at the University of Oxford said conspiracy theorists often twist the truth to suit their narrative. She explained one of the factors of conspiratorial thinking is that it's immune to evidence. There's this cognitive dissonance, which is how people resolve the tension or discomfort when we feel that we have contradictory information. So we have all these theories about Princess Catherine, and now we have information about what was really going on. The most committed will discount the evidence and say it's still not true, that the video of Kate needs to be AI generated. Psychotherapist Tasha Bailey argues that many conspiracies are a way of dealing with the uncertainty of not knowing the truth. She said, motivated by our intrigue and need to know, we lean into playing detective by creating fictional, sometimes outlandish narratives to fill in the blanks. Many of the thoughts on social media allude to people believing that Kate has run away to live her best life. This is most likely a projection from people in their own wants and desires to hide, to run away or escape to their dream life. As I've explained elsewhere, many of these trolls and bullies are narcissists themselves, and it's their method of the assertion of control. But many are normals who actually have no emotional empathy for those that they troll. They have little going on in their lives, and they feel a sense of togothership, a sense of belonging, by being members of the Sussex Squad and engage in the behaviour as described. What is interesting, however, is that mainstream media is now turning its attention to this group, calling out its behaviours, identifying the way that it treats people. Again, whilst the Sun is clear to say that there is no connection to this one's wife, it does demonstrate the type of people that she attracts as supporters, and furthermore, highlights her failure, despite her being a supposed champion of tackling disinformation and tackling online bullying, the fact that she has done nothing to support her sister-in-law or to take any action to call for these behaviours to halt. Once again, this one's wife has her behaviour demonstrated and the shortcomings associated with it, naturally as a consequence of her narcissism. And it also shines a light on the mainstream media of the behaviours of the Sussex Squad, a vile, nasty group who are her supporters, which really does demonstrate birds of a feather flock together. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.